What up? Welcome to the Rap Throwback. I am your host, Diz Megatron, and we are in our final chapter of the Kam Breakdown, Kam Mutual Respect. This album came about 15 years after Kamnesia. That's a crazy amount of time to lapse between records, that's for sure. We probably thought Kam was long gone, but we'll see that he actually did pretty damn good. I mean, he could have came out with like 5 records in that span. But, it is what it is. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes and all that, of course. So, yeah, Kam, Mutual Respect. It's more of a compilation, But, first of all, let's take a look at what we've done. We've went over Never Again, which is a solo effort, his first one. Still under the, I guess he was still in Ice Cube's circle at this point, so we had Ice Cube on there. Very political, a pretty good record. We scored it 8.5. Then we had Made in America, which gave him a little bit of more exposure. He had some commercial producers on there, or I guess some more popular producers. He had some good cameos by, like, MC Ren was on here. DJ Quick had some shit on here, and even Gangsta Dresta was on here. Then the other record, Kamnesia, which came out in 2001. Another more, he started to lean more commercial on this one, some more club bangers, but he had some good production on here. Jazzy Faye, even Yuckmouth was on this record. It was a pretty good record. We scored this one 8.5 as well. Made in America 8.5. And now we are up to the final record, Mutual Respect. 15 years after Kamnesia came out, believe it or not. That's crazy. So, what do we got here? Oh, 18 tracks here? Damn. Well, let's get it started here. We got This Is For Y'all, which starts off with the producer Vision. A lot of producers here I just don't recognize, it's a far cry from his last records that had some producers which we knew. Except for, number 13 here, we got DJ Battle Cat on the beat here on Chop It Up. I think that's the only... No, we got Battle Cat on number 4 too, Waiting For Your Letters. Other than that, all the producers I don't recognize. The features though, Corrupt, Mr. Criminal, The Game, Exhibit. Other than that, a lot of unknowns, a lot of new guys, rookies or just unknowns, underground artists that I never heard of. Maybe you've heard of them. I didn't bother clicking on everything. I know Glasses Malone is a thing out there, or he's popular. At least I've heard of his name. But I really didn't click on a lot of these guys to figure them out. Let me know in the comments if there's anybody here that's really under the radar that really demands some listen. I'm always down to find some new shit, I'll tell you that. So that's the breakdown. We got 18 tracks here, So let's go ahead and give this album a listen here. We'll give it a listen, we'll go track by track, and I'll let you know what I think. Alright, we're going to start off here with the first track. This Is For Y'all. Alright, it starts off pretty good, man. I like the beat. Alright, beat is cool. It's banging.
I was born in White Memorial to let you know how far we go. Background and black, grew up in Watson, Compton, Barrio. Just living life without a care. When they call me, I'll be there. Julio and Jesse, Oscar, Chris, Goose.
Turn it up a bit.
My boyhood adventures wasn't used to holding clips. Just spiders and lizards fighting roosters and rolling pits. Nothing popping but zigs. And them ties on our...
Alright, man, the beat is dope, man. This is a good start. I don't know what I expected at this point. 15 years since his last record, man. I didn't think he'd come out this hard, though.
Negative energies influencing our heart. Dope money, greed, and ignorance was pulling us apart. But I was just
He definitely back on that political tip, so that's good to hear. That's really where Cam shines, you know, that's his lane, is that political guy. Alright, the hook is dope, you know? Young Blue and Bo Rock. I like the track, I think it's dope. I think you get a high score, man. It starts off hard. I'm gonna give it a 9 here. This must be Young Blue or Bo Rock, I'm not sure. He sounds like he's the Hispanic rapper here, though. Alright, it's pretty dope, man. I think it's a great start. You know, comes off hard, the beat's banging. But as we know, you know, the second track makes the record, right? Doesn't it? I mean, in this album, Mutual Respect, that's track number 2. So let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, title track here. Featuring Sick Jackin'. That's a cool name. Sick Jackin'. It's a cool beat. It's a cool beat.
Cause we ain't got the knowledge of ourselves. Reaping the anguish from bringing the pain while we speaking the language of England and Spain. Still wearing their names and they ain't never came in peace before. The real war is with this beast conquistador who conquered us both with their fake gods and images and honor they owe to rape, rob, and pillage. Just the
definitely on that political shit on this track. This is that, I guess this is conscious rap, right? That's what they call it. The beat's pretty cool. Let's see if we can't find some information on these producers. Whether it's in the street or institutional, whoever bringing the heat is something you should know. It's a cool beat, man. So treat people how you want to be treated. What's the solution? Respect. I have a gang of niggas at your neck and 1,000 essays on your head. Homie, you gotta give it to get it back, and I'm gonna get mine like my bread. First off, my respect to the decent hook. What do you guys think about this track, man? I'm gonna give it an 8. I think they come correct. Sounds like that West Coast gangsta shit. Okay. You know, the album's starting off pretty hard. It starts off quick. Nothing slow yet. Sounds like the message is gonna be, you know, political. This is kind of a political type of record. It's like a unification album between blacks and Hispanics. I like it. And 1,000 essays on your head. Homie, you gotta give it to get it back, and I'm gonna get mine like my bread. Alright, producer here is Norman Bates. Never really heard of him. Let's check. Let's click his name here. It's Blue. Pimp Council, Rise to Power, G Code. Alright, Pimp Stick Recording Corporation. It's a new guy, man. I never really heard of him. We got a little Farrakhan back there, because of course we do. Because this Cam. It's a cool track, man. I give it an 8. Let's move on. Let's go to Wouldn't Be LA here. Track number 3. This is our life. California stars and stripes. Gangland, prison bars with cars of all types. See the sights and the sounds. It's a bouncy beat, man. It's a bouncy beat. This is West Coast. Producer Ace Man. Wouldn't Be LA, featuring Young West and Omar Cruz. Let's see who Ace Man is. Is there anything on him? Ace Man, up and coming producer from Bratislava. I don't know, man. I'm looking at Discogs here. Not really much on here. Looks like he's got some Happy Xmas score. I have no idea what that is, man. It's a cool beat though. Definitely nailed that West Coast vibe. Little Tupac back there for good measure, you know. It's not a bad track, man. Who's this guy here? This must be who is this here? Omar Cruz. Gotta be Omar Cruz. You know that's a Hispanic right there. Right? That's a Mexican rapper. A lot of Mexicans and blacks on this record, man. I mean, just the combination. It's a compilation record. I'm not sure anything like this has been tried before, so mad props to Cam. And I wonder why he thought he needed to make this record, you know, this compilation. That's pretty dope. It's like he thought we needed that unification, you know. There must have been a lot of beef going on, you know, or we're getting caught up in the politics of like black versus brown, you know. And Cam probably thought that was a problem. Doesn't like that shit, you know. It's cool. It's gotta be Young West here. It's a dope track, man. I respect it, man. I'm gonna give it an 8. Let's move on to the next track here. What do we got?
Many spend their entire adult lives
Waiting for Your Letter. Oh, I love this track, man. He's got a video on this, man. I gotta check it out. I didn't know that this was a video. How about that old school beat, man? This is like some of that Kid Frost old school shit. The oldies. Who's on the beat? Oh man, this is DJ Battlecat, of course. County jail, fed or the state. I ain't never coming back again. Damn straight. So we got Notch, Corrupt, and Mr. Criminal on here. And I can't wait to celebrate it. Cause I done seen what vendettas bring. So you don't even know how much Battlecat did good here, man. You stayed down through everything. For better or worse, you earned this wedding ring. How you been fighting? You deserve a This is really just, you know, talking about being locked up, man. How is that, you know, getting letters from that girl, you know? How about that hook, man? Battlecat made something special here. Arguably Cam's best song ever. Alright, we got Mr. Criminal up here. Yeah. It's dope, man. It's dope. Here's a little shout out to Corrupt there. I wonder if they did this in the studio together, man. Wouldn't that be something to check out? I mean, we know Cam has been in some super groups, or you know, he's got every now and then he's in a crew. So, you know, rapping with other people is nothing new to Cam. I like it. All right, now we'll check out the Corrupt verse. You know, why not? We're this far. Such a cool track. Read your letter, feeling better. I was down and out, bound, and now sounds like forever isn't far when it comes to me and you. Some good old Corrupt here. Young Gotti. I stay down for us a ride and you so true to me, and that's why the love inside is all for you. When I touch down on solid ground, I'll be back to the booth so I can get us a house across town. If this was a video, I wonder why it didn't go viral, you know, or I don't know if it got a lot of airtime. I don't even know if I was checking this type of shit out looking for it, so it could be totally off here, you know. 2016. That was a dope verse from Corrupt. And I like the way that this track ends here. You know, we got this guy singing. He gets a little time to shine himself. Let's let her ride out. Waiting for them letters. That's dope. I give that a 10 for sure, man. Let's go to the next track here, Front and Back, featured Mr. Capone. Mr. Capone, he's got some cool interviews out there, man. He's got some stories on Suge Knight. It's dope. I believe that would be like on Vlad TV or something. Damn, that beat is dope. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Damn. Cam is coming hard here. That's the Lord and the sword. Nice. Yup. Cam still got it, man. He still got it. AKA-M. What do you guys think about this track, man? Is this not a 10 or what? I mean, this is some gangster shit right here, man. He's not West Coast. Damn. Be cruising down the beach out there, man, with this shit going on. Fuck yeah. Mr. Capone. Alright, let's hear some Capone here, baby. Damn. Never gave a damn, gave us contrabands to bang, and we bang Uncle Sam's to scam, sell his dreams to pen, in other hand, grams and powder, devil undercover. So we got Capone coming political here, you know? He's getting in that Cam universe. Still keeping it gangsta. This is a dope track, man. I'm gonna give it a 10, man. I don't know what you guys think. I'm gonna give it a 10. Let's go on to the next track here. YouTube Gangsta, featuring King Lil G. Oh, the guy who did the beat on Front and Back, Black Toven. Let's see who he produced for. C-Style, Kush, Killer California. Alright, man. You did a crazy ass beat, man. Black Toven. Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg and Akon, Kush. Alright, man. He been around the block. It's dope. Crazy T is an alias. Alright, let's get on this track here. YouTube Gangsters. I don't know who the producer is here, but it was featuring Lil Gangster. It's funny, man. Even today, the song is relevant, man. We got people, these young cats getting up on YouTube, you know, trying to get viral, you know. A lot of times self-snitching, really. I don't know, man. It's a different generation, baby. So it's a good, you know, you could say that this is carried over up to 22 and still relevant, you know, it stayed relevant. Beats dope, lyrics are dope. I like the track, man. I'm giving it an 8. Let's go on to the next track. Looking at My Rollie, featuring Kiki Smooth. Producer Young Bruh. Alright, man, he's got some good shit out there. He's got a few beats out there. Probably worth checking out. I like the beat. It's a simple beat, man, but it bounces, man. It hits. Let's check out this hook. Looking at my rollie, it's about that time. Holla at the homies who about they grind. It's a banger, man. It's dope. Looking at my rollie, it's about that time. Kiki Smoke. It's the black and the brown. Kiki Smoke. Now this guy can flow. I'm at the watchtowers with a black man. We in the same gang, no color lines. It's a black thing. This is how it's dope, man. I like this track, man. I'm gonna give it an 8. I think they both come correct. The beat is cool. What do we got next here? Nowhere, featuring Exhibit. All right. I am so and so from however the fuck you want it street. It's a million of us. You hear that neighborhood know it's me. It's the first nigga with a fully automatic. Good to hear some Exhibit on here, man. Exhibit pops up sporadically on my playlist, man. Like, I should check out his records, man. Blood Crips and Mexicans. Money is money and money spent. Catch me if you can. I caught a body, caught a case, facing life. The beat actually gets a little better. I mean, I don't know if it gets better, but man, some crazy ass shit introduced in the background there. Yeah. Hook comes in. Some more shit introduced into that beat. It's cool. I like this. I like this song, man. I think it's cool. Nowhere. It's cool, man. I like the song, man. I'm gonna give this one an 8. I think it deserves an 8. Man, this is a really solid start on this record, man. It's a really solid start. 9s, 8s, 10s. Hold You Down. Lil Rob, Glasses Malone, Karatanay. Alright, this sounds like the breather, man. We've been coming hard on the last 8 tracks here. This is the breather track. My sunset and my moonlight shining on the ocean and mountains. Amazed at your devotion. So dazed I keep counting the ways I wanna love you, cause you keep me higher than purple haze. Just thinking of you. It's not bad, man. It ain't bad. Every time I hear your voice, I just can't wait to come home. I hate to leave you alone, but when in Rome, sometimes you gotta do like the Romans and get it on. You know, every track or every album, I don't know if every album does, but it's pretty cool to have that bridge track, you know, just that breather here, you know. Every track's been hard up to this point, and, you know, Cam's thrown in one of these tracks. There we go. You can tell by the singing, it's kind of an R&B track, you know. But it still hits pretty good. Not bad, man. I'll let it slide with an 8, you know. Just because there's not too many like this, so. And it's not a skipper, man. I like it. What's Real? Featuring E Major, Troublesome, and Blazer HP. Never heard of these guys. Producers, Day One and David Gold. Let's see if they've done anything interesting. Daz and Dub C, West Coast gangsta shit. Alright. Who's the co-producer here? Day One? Little less recognizable. Revenge of the Synth.
won't stop.
Repay,
Don't quit,
they
yeah, so
want
what's
them
real,
joints.
though? When you show the proof, they wanna flirt and touch. But they don't want the truth because
It's been a
they hurt
minute
too
since
much
he's
for
done
such
anything.
is life. I'm used to murkins and
It's a
killers,
cool beat,
so
though,
I'm
man.
sharp as a knife while you working with feelings.
Cam
I don't
is
have
coming
no
hard so
feelings,
far.
but
I
the
love
he
it.
say, she say. Everybody say they real, but that's just a cliche. So each day I display the definition. Instant replay like, hey, heifer, listen. You know my position,
Alright,
and
man.
you know I'm not playing.
It's cool.
If you ain't about
This
submission,
beat is
then you
dope,
know I'm
man.
not staying. Any other
This is one of my favorite
opposition
tracks on
ain't
here.
competition who been living in luxury. They know that I'm a east sider,
Real rider, they don't wanna fuck with me. That hook is sweet, man. It just kind of brings it all together. Fine, real. What do you guys think, man? Is this song a 10? I think it's a 10, man. I love the track. This definitely goes on the Ultra Cam playlist. You get the gist though, man. It bangs. It's dope. Let's get to the next track here. We Got the Crown featuring The Game and Sleepy Malo. That's a cool name, Sleepy Malo. Produced by Ryan Sims. Doesn't have much out there, my side of the story.
We got the crown, blue, red, black, brown. Know your G up, see a B up, double E up.
See a B up. Alright, cool.
We up. I got what you need. Time to take the lead.
This is gonna be a West Coast banger.
Snakes and make them bleed. Heed the word of the brothers, let it be known. We need to murder these others instead of our own. Leave that burden on mothers' heads alone, cause we all done served too long as a
Keep in mind, man, it's been 15 years since Cam dropped an album. You know, from Camnesia to Mutual Respect. He still got it, man. I mean, this has been 6 years now since this came out. I can't believe it's been that long. It's crazy.
This is California. We got the crown, blue, red, black, brown.
Let's wait for The Game to come in. The Game, like Exhibit, just pops up periodically in my playlist, my records. I got a couple Game records on my Spotify though. Jesus peace. He ain't doing too bad on here, man. My whole iPhone full of killers. Alright. This is a dope track, man. I'm giving this one a 9, man. I love it. We Got the Crown.
Everybody eat. Come to the gang meet. Say the wrong shit, nigga, your chain and your brains leaking, wolf.
What do you guys think, man? You like this track? Let me know in the comments. Let's go on to the next track. Throwing Up, featuring Glasses Malone and Mr. Criminal. Mr. Criminal.
Yeah, let's do it like this. Cam, Mr. Criminal.
This is gonna be a West Coast anthem right here.
Ain't no
You can tell, right?
Coming straight at you. Original West Coast California street shit. Ain't nobody tell me who I can't eat with. Who ain't no secret, I'm down with the crib.
This is nice, man. It's a nice track.
Browner than him. Ball in the butter rim. Weapons on the waist. Got you falling in love again. Repping for your race. Doing all
Fuck yeah, man. I'm bobbing my head on this one, man.
Baby doll, know I'm killing.
Who's got the beats on here? Spooky.
Going up, so how these suckers disappear without a trace.
Man.
And this right here just a taste. So honey, enjoy. Put on your criminal face. Let's get this money, my boy. Fuck what these haters got to say about the movement. They don't know that wealth come from banging self-improvement. The big homies approve.
I don't know if this is the spooky that these guys are thinking of, man. This guy, according to Discogs, doesn't really do gangsta shit. And this is way too gangsta. I'm thinking Spooky is a West Coast Latino producer. Throw your W's up.
Well, it's that West Coast land smasher with the homie Cam from Boston, California till my casket drops. G Malone, kid me, girl, said criminal. We need you on this track to represent for the brown and the black. Was on my east side.
Kind of hard to find anything on Spooky.
Mr. Criminal coming through to represent the color blue.
It's pretty cool though. Mr. Criminal.
But it's time to make a change. A different chapter of the book, a different paragraph, a different page. Brown pride, it's known. I love my race, is dedicated to the homies with dividers on their face and watch the silver.
Let me know what you think about this track. Let's move on to the next one. Chop It Up, featuring Kilo and Rose Gold. Who's on the beat here? Battle Cat.
I got a green card. I made cholos, these Chevys lean hard. Macho with my muchachos, top vato. Got beef, I got the heat like a gun inside a taco. Fresh khakis, crisp from the
I mean, it's alright. It's not really my flavor though. But let's have an open mind here. We'll wait for that hook. I like the horns back there, man. Some cool Latino references. You know I'm down with that. Like a torta. Who's this Rose Gold chick? She's done a few things, but it's been a minute. 2013, 14. I'll have to check them out, you know, out of curiosity. It's not bad, man. I'm gonna give it a 7. Let's move on to the next track here. From My Hood to Yo Hood. So apparently there's a song missing from the digital media outlets like Spotify and Apple Music called No Bueno, featuring Capital I-Man or Capital Man, produced by Young Bro. I should have been the next track, but I don't see that. I'll have to YouTube it. Either way, from My Hood to Yo Hood here, producer Sylvester McNeil, featuring Chino Grande and Derek For Real. It's pretty cool, man. I dig it. Derek For Real ain't really done anything else. Not that I can find. It depends how much I trust or you trust Discogs. The Discog website. That's a cool hook, man. I like it. His bounces too, man. It hits. It slaps, like they say.
This motherfucking 40 cal, hit them with like 40 shit. I sit back, get back and watch their bodies all hit the ground.
Is this Chino Grande? Of course it's Chino Grande. We'll click on Chino Grande's name here, see what he does. Alright, he's been busy, man. It's been a minute though. Still active, slow it down. Trust your struggle. Hard times in the audio. Mr. Chino Grande. Alright, man, he's respectable. I'll have to check that shit out, man. I'll have to check that shit out. Chino Grande. Mr. Chino Grande. We'll check that shit out. I like the song, man. I give it an 8. Let's go on to the next track. Alright, now Cam is in a completely different direction here. I mean, it's still to bass at least, you know. To me it feels a little more like that alternative music shit or something like that. You know, that's what this beat reminds me of. I mean, props for doing something different. I don't know. We'll wait for the hook, man. We got an open mind here. But it's clear now This reminds me of some of that Yanni shit. Like, is Yanni on the beat here?
Fast forward, no reverse gears. My first years hit me on the chin and I took that. But better days is always ahead, so never look back.
Features AP, MC Magic, and Rigo Luna. Alright, I'll buy it. Who's Rigo Luna? Been a minute since Rigo Luna's done anything. Actually, 2017 he had something featuring Young Noble and the Outlaws on Chico Chicano.
You gotta keep your eye on the prize. Fight for your dreams, only strong survive. I came
That's cool.
to this country with nothing to my name, but I'll be damned if I die the same. Ask anybody.
He does sound like he would rap with the Outlaws, though.
I even work for free to set me apart from the fakes and phonies. Pretend to be your homies, catfishing through your page on the daily.
I like what they're rapping about, though, man. Working hard, hustling, you know.
Trying to fake mine. I guess it's good to give to the needy, but sometimes it's hard to tell them from the.
I'm gonna give it a 7, man. I'm gonna give it a 7. Let's go on to the next track. Skull and Bones, featuring Short Dog, The Native, and Wildflower. Wildflower, that's a hell of a name to, or hell of a way to spell your name.
In the valley of the shadow of death that was herded like
who's on the beat here? Day One again, and someone named Paul Cabin. Paul Cabin busy. I don't recognize none of that shit though.
Just a hollow slave buried in the North Country in a shallow grave by the man we ran into and raised from out of the cave.
Trey Songz, that sound familiar. Fredro Starr, that sound familiar.
Shriners, traitors, Illuminati, raiders of the tomb of the black man's body. We the owner of the throne. Sun, moon, and stars. Let it be known that skull and bone y'all worship is ours.
I like that. I like that hook. Huesos y Granos. All right, cool. Granos y huesos. Huesos y Granos. That must be skull and bones in Spanish. I should know this. I like the beat, man. I'm gonna give it an 8. Let's move on. Final track here. IDK IDC featuring Kamal, Shah, and Corrupt.
Like, man, you know what? What's cracking, man?
Who's cracking?
Like, what's up, Corrupt? Yeah. I'm like, man.
I want some ignorant Corrupt here, man.
This nigga was tripping about his bitch.
What, nigga? You serious? You must
Serious?
be out your mind on your period. She pressed follow on me. She was curious. So I double tapped IG and you furious.
This is produced by Young Bruh.
This nigga better turn down on them questionnaires. Get your vibes right. Check your demeanor. I ain't a shot like nigga. Have I seen
You know,
this? I'm the fight type. You
Spotify says that Kamal Shah is on this record. This gotta be Kamal Shah right here.
That's why she in the car.
You sound cool though.
On the ground trying to figure out what the
What
fuck
just
is
happened?
happening. Captain done approach with your cape on. Unless you want 6 from the A-long. Corrupt young Gotti about to air him out. He asking somebody about whereabouts. I don't know. And I don't care. I don't know. Shit, I don't care. I don't know, nigga. And I don't care if you feel like I feel. Throw your hands in the air.
That's a killer beat, man. I love this beat.
Hey, one time for the real. Hey.
Having Corrupt on here gives us a 10, man. Because, you know, combine it with that dope ass beat. Dirtbag bitch.
I had me an itch to get rich, but what's rich without a bitch to get this money, nigga? Yeah. See money by the
I love it,
boatload.
man.
Bitches in Miami and the East Coast. You could tell me, nigga. Yeah.
The beat slaps. Gangsta ass Corrupt here.
Coming for a nigga stash like nigga, that's your ass like. Listen, my nigga. Put it on the rap, let me show you how this stick floats.
Alright, it's cool.
Man, come on, you see that? Flow. What?
No Cam on here though.
I don't know. I don't care.
I think I heard him say you're fired earlier, but that's about it.
I don't know, nigga. And I don't care if you feel like I feel. Throw your hands in the air.
Let's see if he gets on.
Hey, fuck these niggas. Hey, one time for the real. Hey, middle fingers to the haters. Fuck how you feel.
Fuck these niggas.
You ain't feeling this demo? You remember when you told me
This is where Cam comes in.
After I ain't quiet. You ain't get
You're
the
fired.
Memo? Yeah, this my MO. My brand new friends and my new Benz van limo. Good luck with him though. Looks like you gon' need it. Now do the Michael Jackson.
This track has a radio edit. Do you guys ever hear this on the radio back then? At least the West Coast.
Old news, new hate, you flake. I'm out, you wait, cause she fine. Wanna be mine.
Let me know.
Now you just something to do on my free time. Stock value on decline. Any girl that wanna be with this G-Con? I don't know.
I don't care.
I don't know.
IDC, IDK. I don't know. I don't care. Or IDK, I don't. IDC. I don't know. Something like that.
Hey, hey, fuck these niggas. Hey, one time for the real. Hey, middle fingers to the haters. Fuck how you feel.
There is no Cam verse on the final track, which is interesting. But hey, it is what it is. All right, man. What do you guys think about this record, you know? Let's talk about it. You know, all in all, I think this was more of a compilation, of course. It was kind of a record with purpose. You know, it was still hell of a gangsta, but the point was on some unity between black and brown. It's still some of the best production that can be found on a Cam record, even though a lot of the producers I never heard of. You know, I didn't recognize. But, you know, good on him, man. Cam has a pretty good ear for talent. Like, a lot of his other records introduced these producers or that maybe I have heard of. The beats that he picks out have been pretty spot on. You know, considering we haven't heard from Cam like up to this point in 2016 for like 15 years, I mean, he came with it. He came with it like he never went away, man. Like he never left. I kind of feel like he's got another record in him still. I mean, I don't know. He's probably pushing 50 at this point, but I know looking at his social media that he's got a sharp mind. And he's got respect among his peers. You know, he's this Muslim gangster who's outspoken and unapologetic. Kind of like a Hood Farrakhan. You know, he's got that mystique. And he's had it for decades. Yeah, you know, I think that's hella cool. That's probably why he gets so many dope people on his records, man. They just respect him. You know, even through the beefs and the short stints in his supergroups and the constant features on other records, he might not get the spotlight that he's worthy of, you know, but you can't deny that he's respected. He's got that street cred. It's a dope record, man. You know, we look at it, it starts off pretty high with the 9, 8, 10, 10, 8, 8, only a couple 7s on here. But to have 4 10s and 3 9s is a pretty phenomenal effort. For the most part here, you know, that's what I'm looking at. Anyways, you can see the graph here if you're looking at the YouTube video. We compare it to his other records. You know, it doesn't have any 6s, that's for sure. A lot of 10s, 8s. Looking at these 4 records as a whole, so many 8s and several 10s and a respectable amount of 9s. The 7s are a few. You know, there's a few 7s. Not a lot. Then he's got 4 6s. So that's one less favorable track per record, if that. And one shitty song, which is a 5. And I don't even remember what song that was that I'm calling shitty here. But I think, it must have been off Camnesia. One shitty song out of 4 records. 4 6s, which is, you know, a little, it's better than shitty, but maybe skippable. And 7, maybe not skippable. That's a coin toss. But 8s are bangers, 9s are hella bangers, and 10s are just classics. It's not a bad record here that we got. So, all of his other records scored the same. 8.5, 8.5, 8.5. On this record having 17 songs, it still scores an 8.5. 17 songs, and we saw the score we saw how it panned out. 10s, 9s, 8 7s, no 6s on here. It's really respectable. To have 17 tracks and come out with an 8.5 is not easy. I think Cam did really good on this record. I think he's got a great ear for talent. He's got a good ear for music. He still has that flow, that gangsta flow that he had since like Never Again, or Made in America. Like he just continues to bring it. I hope he comes out with one more record. He still has it in him. I know he does. And he's always got some shit in his back pocket or on the back burner, He's always got something. Like I see hints of it on the social media that something's going to drop soon. So we'll see. It's been about 5 years, 6 years. So he's due, That's kind of how Cam comes out every several years. So don't be surprised if something else comes out. What do you guys think, man? Let me know in the comments. This was the retrospect, the breakdown on Cam, the discography of Cam. 4 records we went through. I think he's got one more record out there that went under the radar as the Brotha Kam. I'll have to check it out, let you know what I think. But all in all, man, we're closing this chapter down. 8.5 across the board is pretty damn good. Not a lot of rappers can do that. But, not a lot of rappers wait like 5 years or even 15 years for, from one record to another. Much respect, though. It is what it is. I love the records. They're dope. Put them in your playlist, man. Check them out. Check out Cam's social media. He's on Twitter. Just Google that shit. And that's going to take us to an end here. Let me know what you guys think, man. You agree? You disagree? Does Cam get the respect he deserves? He isn't going to get that spotlight that I think he should have, but he definitely has that respect. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments here. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter. We're on that SoundCloud at rapthrowback.com. If you're checking out our YouTube here, give us a subscribe and a like, We'll keep doing this, man. Alright, man. This is Megatron, the rapthrowback.com. We gonna keep checking out this gangsta shit. That's what we do. This is Megatron saying peace out from Cybertron. I'm out.